First at 11, we're following the fight to preserve the Florida Youth Challenge Academy, a military-style residential program for at-risk teens that supporters say has changed lives for more than 25 years. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Heather Crawford. A petition to keep it open now has more than 1,000 signatures, and alumni, parents, and staff members are now planning a rally this weekend to push back against the closure. Our Cindy Deshawn has been following this story, and Sydney supporters tell you that they're expecting a big turnout this weekend.
Yes, Heather, they are. Organizers say alumni are coming in from across the country, some who are even flying in from places like New York to make their voices heard at this weekend's rally. They say they'll do whatever it takes to save this program.
I would hand my diploma back over again just to experience it again.
This program saved my life, and it has the potential to save thousands of more.
Two graduates of the Florida Youth Challenge Academy, known as FLYCA, say the program at Camp Blanding and Stark changed their lives. A program that helps at-risk teens earn diplomas, build discipline, and prepare for life after high school. Now they're fighting to keep it open as the Florida National Guard plans to end it after 25 years. The Florida National Guard says growing demands on its troops require a renewed focus on national defense and protecting Floridians. When Crystal Ann saw our first segment announcing that FLYCA would close, she says it was devastating.
It hit me.
For Crystal, the program was a turning point. These pictures she shared with me painting a picture of what her experience was like. She says she wasn't failing in traditional school, but she says she was struggling emotionally, dealing with bullying and feeling misunderstood. In FLYCA, though, she bloomed.
I ended up graduating above my current class with honors because of the Florida Youth Challenge Academy.
Samantha Powell's story was different, but just as personal. She says she was 14, working at a job, and her mom was battling breast cancer.
Money was what was more important, and school was not. I was able to graduate in 6 months and to get back to take care of the things that I need to have a productive life.
Both women say the program gave them and hundreds of others a future and the lessons they carry with them to this day.
It was the program, the only program in Florida, where when all of the other options did not work for these kids, it did.
Now they're leading a rally Sunday.
We want to be heard,
where graduates from across the country will gather to push lawmakers and the governor to save the program, the only one of its kind in Florida.
Whether we graduated 20 years ago or 2 years ago, we're standing side by side to save it. If that doesn't say that a program like this changes lives, I don't know what does.
They say they refuse to stay silent.
We're going to be standing at those gates because we believe that what exists behind those gates is worth saving. If Florida is not focused on the growing number of at-risk youth that are falling through the cracks, then what are we doing?
Now, I did ask Governor Ron DeSantis' office for comment. They referred me to the National Guard, which is standing by its statement that Class 50 will be the program's last. Families say that graduation is set for this June, but supporters say they are not backing down and they will keep pushing. Heather.